Here, we've got 50 divided by 3/4. Because we have a division problem, we need to use the process called KCF, where we keep the first value in our question, change the division to multiplication, and flip the second fraction so that the top becomes the bottom and the bottom becomes the top. But before we can even do that, we need to make sure that every value we're using is a fraction. 3/4 is just fine, but this 50 isn't a fraction. So what do you think we can do in order to make it a fraction? If you said put it over 1, you're absolutely right. So let's do that. Let's get rid of 50 and instead put 50 over 1. And now that everything is a fraction, we can go right back to KCF. So this 50 over 1 we will keep. So in this box here, we'll just write it again. 50 over 1. The division symbol will get changed to its opposite. So in this box here, we'll write the multiplication symbol. And 3/4 will get flipped. So that means the top will become the bottom, and the bottom will become the top. So instead of 3/4, we're going to write 4/3. Now that we have a multiplication problem, all we have to do is multiply these numerators to find our new numerator, and then multiply these denominators to get our new denominator. So let's do that. So first we're going to do 50 times 4. And for our new denominator, we're going to do 1 times 3. In case you can't do 50 times 4 mentally, I always like to have a little extra workspace so that we can do that work in. So let's put 50 times 4. 4 times 0 is 0. And 4 times 5 is 20. Making the result of 50 times 4 equal to 200. So that is our new numerator. And then our new denominator is just 1 times 3, which is equal to 3. But we run into quite a problem here. We can't leave our answer like this, because this is what's called improper. Our numerator is way bigger than our denominator. In order to fix that, we need to divide 200 by 3. So in my workspace, I'm going to put 200 inside the long division notation, and then 3 outside the long division notation. And then I also like to put lines between my digits to keep my work neat. So how many times can 3 go into 2? Well, it can't. So that would be 0 times. Now we'll look at 20. And how many times can 3 go into 20 without going over? Well, that's 6. So we'll put 6 here because 6 times 3 is 18. When I subtract that, we'll get 2. And then we'll bring down this 0 here. And we'll repeat the process. How many times can 3 go into 20? Well, that's 6. So we'll put 6 here, because 6 times 3 is 18. When I subtract that, I get 2. But there's nothing else to bring down. Well, that's the most dividing we can do. And the answer that we get is already here. The question is whether or not you can read it. Well, how many times can 3 go into 200? We found out that that can happen 66 times. So that is the whole number in our mixed number. So we'll write 66 nice and big. And then the remainder is going to be the numerator in our mixed number. So we'll put 2 up top. And then our denominator will stay the same. So our final answer is 66 2/3. And you could also say that the quotient of 50 over 1 divided by 3 over 4 is equal to 66 2/3. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Math Review.